channel. It is another matchday vlog, another episode of It's All Black and White, and it's Bradford at home. The final game before Christmas, before on Boxing Day, we travel to MK Dons. Big game there, but this is an equally as big game. You can't overlook this one looking at the Boxing Day fixture. We need a victory today. If we don't, you're looking at 2 months without a league victory, which is catastrophic in terms of a promotion push. We're already, I think, 11th at the time of filming this video. 2 decent results for Notts yesterday, Gillingham drawing and Crewe drawing against Cheltenham and Colchester. So that's helped us out a little bit. We could today, I believe, go back into the playoffs. We'll have to see what happens in other fixtures, but I think we just need a victory. I heard a really good interview from Didsy, I think it was on Radio Nottingham, and I've heard Stuart Maynard talk as well. Both talk about how the players have come in and they're ready and hungry. Didsy said everyone's shown they want to put things right from that absolute hammering last Saturday. So let's hope we see that performance, but he did also say you take a win any way you can to get back on track. So let's hope for that. Massively need that win. I'm going to head out shortly and head into town because I need to do some Christmas shopping, leaving it quite late with only 4 days left till Christmas. And then a little bit different for me today, I'm going to be spending the day in hospitality. So yeah, should be good. Always is good in there. But, you know, we need those 3 points so badly. So I'll check in with you a little bit later. Walking to the ground now, a bit blustery, but it's good conditions for a game today, so I can't complain about that. See a lot of Bradford fans milling around, and yeah, I'd expect it to ring quite a lot. It will be a good game in that sense, but with an hour and a half now till team news, I'm not sure what we're going to set up like. We were talking on Thursday's show, can Jatta play out there on his own? He seemed isolated against Salford. Did he get off a bit deep? Will we see Crowley play deep today? Will we see any changes? I did say I'd like to see Gordon. I'd like to see an actual wing back, and I know he's not in favour, but I want to see an actual wing back play at wing back. So I think that's quite important as well for attacking intent. But you know, if he's not fancied by Maynard for some reason, or he's not doing what's asked, then that's fine. But yeah, I just want to see a side today that goes out, battles, gets 3 points, shows that they want to put things right from last Saturday. If not, and we put in another similar performance and don't win, come away without the win and disastrously lose, I think big questions have to be asked. But that's not happened. It might happen. But yeah, we'll see.
It's quite realistic.
How class is this? You get hospitality, she gets it next to it. I'm literally across the road. Yeah. Massive game. What do you reckon?
I'll be honest, I'm not hoping for much of it. I'm just speaking to Richard, who sits behind me, and he was saying, what do you think? I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I'm hoping to be proven wrong more.
Yeah, no Kellen Gordon.
No Kellen Gordon, yeah, which I think is both a blessing and not. I don't know, it's a weird one, I think, that situation. But they bought many fans, which I think is going to go against us. It's just another one of those, isn't it? So yeah, not feeling too positive at the minute.
The ball open in 3 minutes, and Notts haven't really got a hold of it. I know we're only 3 minutes in. Aidan Baldwin playing, getting a few boos. I gave a bit of grief to him on the show on Thursday, but I can't give him any abuse. I mean, without his 2 goals against Bournemouth, we wouldn't have had that playoff final. That amazing win at Meadow Lane as well in the semi-final. So yeah, it's just written that he will score a goal today, won't it? Can't see him making a mistake against us like he did for us, but yeah, I can't give him too much grief. He gave some very good moments as well when he was at Meadow Lane. Not a very good opening 10 from Notts. Bass has just had a back pass given short to him. Andy Cook ran onto it, and it looked like handball. I think if it had gone in, the ref might have pulled it back for handball. But he smashed it straight into Andy Cook, and it's come ricocheting back towards the goal. Pass has been misplaced. A couple of good efforts, but you know, first touch is not there. There's a bit of nerves, I can tell, and the Bradford fans are loud as we expected. Crossing through, ball from Crowley, and Jatta gets the head onto it, and it is going in. But the defender gets in the way. I'm not sure who it was, whether it was Baldwin, but it's a decent attempt, and Jatta in the right place. Jatta puts it in off the post. I'll tell you now, he nearly missed. A fantastic play, won it back. Dan Crowley, I thought Jatta might have strayed offside, but he didn't. And it's a great ball across, and all Jatta has to do is tap it in, and he does nearly miss, but it doesn't matter. It's 1-0 Knots, and that is very, very much needed. Crowley with an assist, Jatta on the score sheet. 29 minutes gone. 2-0, Jatta. Nods it back to David McGoldrick. It's a fantastic ball in from Crowley, and he's put it underneath the goalkeeper. What a 2 or 3 minutes for Knots. It's 2-0. Massive opportunity now to pick up a win at home. In about 4 minutes, Charlie put through, and he puts it in the middle of the goal. Maybe should have been saved, but 3 goals in about 3 minutes. Oh my goodness me, that's got to be game put to bed. But it's Notts County, so you never know. Bradford rightfully so had a wake-up call. Didn't even have time to really gather themselves between the first and the third goal. So now they are, they're attacking quite a bit. They've had a few efforts. They're trying to flood men forward. I think it's really important we hold out till half-time. We saw last year with 4-0 up against these at half-time, and they got it back to 4-2, and they almost got a third. That's a very, very late tackle. It could see a red. It's a yellow. Very, very late tackle on. Not sure who it's on, actually. Could be Nick or Sam Austin. That's a really poor challenge. I wouldn't have been surprised to see a red at all there. Still 3-0. Half time, 3-0, 4 minutes, 3 goals.
If anyone watched Thursday's episode, you'll have seen us. We were pretty down, really, to be honest. Performances of late haven't been good.
I think we said we're struggling to score.
Yeah, we're struggling to score, and it's probably the closest I've been to getting a scoreline right. I said 0-0. No, but to be honest with you, coming into this game today, I was honestly just thinking, sort of like, not damage limitation, but I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. Performances of late haven't been good. It feels like we haven't won forever. I think since the start of November.
I think it is the last game in October.
Yeah,
in the league.
There you go. So you can understand our frustrations, but today it's blown me away, to be honest with you. The first 20 minutes, I'm sat next to Jordan today. Me and Jordan were saying this is the most low confidence performance we've seen, and a lot of safe passes, errors in there that just look like they're coming from low confidence. And all of a sudden, we score, and it completely changes, and confidence is up. And we score 3 in the matter of 5 or 6 minutes, maybe.
Yeah. Do you know what I like about this today? Is that often we start well and then fade, but I haven't seen us start poorly and then grow into a game. Like, we don't seem to do that. But we did, and they had 0 chance. We didn't give them. It's like they had no opportunity to compose themselves, because the second we scored the first, we won the ball back and we were on them. Then we scored, and we scored again. Like, I don't want to say it to it. We've killed the game off in 4 minutes completely. But football is football. You've seen crazy things happen.
I remember playing them last season, and they got a few goals back in the second half, didn't they? Well, if we can keep playing like this, we need to build on it. You know what I mean? Like the team, it's good enough. I think Austin's been clattered, but he's played quite well, I think.
That 100% red.
Yeah, I think it was dirty. To be honest with you, I thought Austin made a meal of it, but he obviously didn't, because he was down for a while, wasn't he? He was limping. So yeah. I mean, very, very impressed with that first half. I think McGoldrick has been amazing. I think Jatta, his goals taken them very, very well. He silenced me because I was a bit critical of him on Thursday.
But everything we said Thursday has gone the opposite way.
Exactly,
we talked about Jatta's hold-up play. It's been good today.
Yeah, maybe we need to be more negative. Who knows? But look, I'm so happy that this is the sort of game before Christmas. And it's given us not something to sort of cheer about, because it was a bit glum, wasn't it? It was a little bit, because in the nest I was talking to a few people before the game, and it was a little bit like, I'm not feeling it today. I'm not expecting much. Talking about the bench being quite weak. But Lord, I mean, we're 3-0 up and it's half time. It doesn't really get much better than that, though.
If things stay the same in the 2 games, our game and MK game, Boxing Day is going to be interesting.
just before half time when I checked, they were 4-0 down to Newport, who I thought were woeful here. It could be very, very interesting. Yeah, could be. Big second half. I wouldn't be displeased in seeing us just sit there and take the 3-0, as in not sit there and let them attack us, but just keep that 3-0. But yeah, we'll see.
I think get it off. Get 6. Go for it.
First half start has been mirrored in the second half. Not fantastic from us. 3 or 4 efforts already from Bradford. We just need to calm it down. I mean, some weak efforts, nothing that's really troubling us, but we do need to calm it down a bit. I can't believe that's not 4. Somehow Jatta has not turned it in. I cannot believe it. Wow. Still 3-0, 53 minutes on the clock. Really good opportunity for Nick Saru there. Jatta laid him off. Was unselfish, could have gone for his hat-trick, which he should have had about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. But yeah, Bradford still probing. We just need to be careful. But Lewis McCorry is coming on any minute. Has not. So just started to play some really nice football again. Matty Palmer feeds it into Dizzy. It's really good. Out to Jacob Bennett, who's attacking well. Go on, put it in. It's a super play. Dan Crowley. Go on. Plays up to Matty Palmer, and it's blocked. And some great play from Sam Austin, who's been excellent at wing back, to be fair to him. And I think Bradford are going to clear the ball away. Yes, they are. How's Dizzy not got his second? Great play. Puts Cerula in, who's been excellent. Dizzy's got it now on the edge. Takes a man on, goes down. It's not a foul. And he's scored and scored, but he hits it straight at the keeper. I can't believe we've not scored a 4th. Can't believe it. Ref's giving them a lot now. A lot of decisions that are very questionable or very, very, very soft. 8-2 on the clock. Ref just slowing down. Jatta looks like he might have cramp. He's absolutely ran his socks off this game. Good save from Bass not that long ago to keep it at 3-0. You'd like to think 81.5 minutes in, that's got to be the win. Full time is 3 minutes away. Very routine. Game has kind of gone into a bit of nothing now. Giovanni Brown on for Jatta. See it out. Last thing really to get is a clean sheet.
That's a final score here.
Player ratings then, it is full time, Notts 3, Bradford 0. Said it at half time, we may come out second half and just see it out. We shouldn't have, we should have scored at least 2 more. Jatta with a great chance to get his hat trick. And then Didzy as well. Shot one of their keeper, made a decent save. But it's an absolutely excellent win. We needed it. Clean sheet, something like 5 goals conceded at home all season. Yes, we're conceding a few away, but it's a lot better at home. We needed it, back in the playoff places. So yeah, happy about that. Player ratings then. Last week I gave all 2s, and I still think rightly so. This week was very different. We restricted them to not a lot. So I'll go through the player ratings. And everything we said on Thursday's show, the opposite happened. So Jatta, we questioned about hit the hold-up play sometimes, was brilliant today. Sam Austin said I want a wing back on the wing. Was absolutely great. Really good, in fact. Dan Crowley seemed to play further forward and was absolutely brilliant as well. So it all came to plan today. So Alex Bass, very good at claiming crosses. Just effortless. Saves were good. Follow-up saves were good. Only thing for me was distribution was a little bit shaky at times. I'm going to go for a 7 for Alex Bass. Would have been an 8 for the distribution. If I then go on to the defenders, Ness, didn't notice much of him today, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So Lucas Ness, I'm going to go for it's a clean sheet, isn't it? I'm going to go for a 7. A few people asked me about this. 5 for me is bang average, so 7 is good. We were pretty solid. Matty Platt just briefly got dragged into a a little bit of an interview whilst we were waiting for Alassane Jatta in hospitality. Really down to earth, said how much he enjoyed that victory and catching up with a few Bradford players there, but I think it was excellent. I thought for the first 10-15 minutes, Cook really had him struggling at times, was winning a lot against him, and then he seemed to absolutely switch on. He was fantastic, absolutely outstanding. So Matty, I'm going to give an 8.5 today. I thought he was superb. Against a team that might have known a few of his weaknesses, he showed a bit of pace when he needed to. But yeah, just a very good performance from him. Next to him, Jacob Bedu, attacking was fantastic down the left-hand side, linking up with Cerula. Just a great player as well. I'm going to give him an 8. Yeah, maybe a 7.5 for Jacob Bedu today. But yeah, good performance, clean sheet, much needed. Then going on to the wing-backs. Nick Cerula playing on the left. It's what I wanted to see, and we've seen it. You know, not inverted, and I get why inverted is sometimes used, but not inverted wing-backs. It was exactly as it should be, in my opinion. He was outstanding. He was close to being my man of the match. Tireless. He's been a fantastic sign, and he had maybe a shaky 2 or 3 weeks, but he's been really good. I'm going to go an 8 for Nick Cerula as well. I thought he was great. Now here's the one that sort of threw me. I saw Sam Austin again in the wing-back position. We said it in the video, he was absolutely clattered, but I think their number 8 was a horrendous tackle. Could have really injured him. Was in my opinion, and this is not a bias as a home fan, it should have been a red card. But he was outstanding. He was so good. I thought last week, will we see a repeat of Salford away when he was so good at Salford last year? Would we see it last week and we didn't? We've seen that repeat of the Salford away last season today. I thought it was brilliant and shut me up really for wanting to see an actual wing back at wing back. Is it a long-term thing? No, I wouldn't like to see him there long-term, but it's definitely something I enjoyed seeing today. So well done to him. Yeah, 7.5 as well. I thought he was superb. Then goes to midfield to Matty Palmer and George Abbott. Thought George Abbott was brilliant. Kept dropping into those half spaces, taking the ball off the centre backs, and a lot of 1-2s would see him in a lot of space. Won the ball back for the first goal, I believe, from a poor kick out from their goalkeeper. He's outstanding. For me, there's a few players in this team that are first name on the team sheet, or would comfortably be the first name on there. He's got to be on there as one of those first players every single week. Plays every game for the rest of the season, in my opinion. Starts anyway. So for me, he gets 7.5. Matty Palmer next to him. He just dictates the play, doesn't he? I think I'll give him a 7, half a mark less than the player next to him, George Abbott, but he was still very good. You know, we were putting some great passes through, creating a lot of space. I don't feel like, maybe this is just me, I don't feel like the midfielders necessarily weren't on the ball massively today, but they passed it round and out between them very well. So yeah, I think I'll give him a 7. Dan Crowley was superb. Yeah, you know, he holds the ball for a long time at points, and we're told this when he signed from Morecambe. But what he does with the ball is absolutely brilliant. We saw a return at the little spins he does when he takes players completely out of the game and then accelerates away. Some of the crosses in were absolutely amazing. Got an assist for Jatta's first, but a great ball in before Jatta nodded it back to Didsey. Just absolutely fantastic from him. So I'm going to have to give him an 8 as well. I thought he dictated the game, and if you're a Bradford fan, every time he touched the ball, you've got to be thinking, this is a nightmare. Didsey was really good, worked really well. Does the goal bump him up for me? Ooh, it's a tough one. I think I'm going to go Didsey an 8. I think he was very, you know, whenever he had the ball, something seemed to happen. Great goal. Won it back a few times. Gets himself to a lot of situations where if he was a few years younger and had that extra yard of pace, it would be, you know, he'd be getting a couple more goals, but very good. And then the man of the match, AJ Jatta. Just heard him in an interview saying we knew what to expect playing against former players and had done the homework on Bradford. But 2 goals, should have been 3, should have even been 4. He was great. Shut us up from Thursday night, asking if he could play there. He was just he was fantastic. I came off with what looked like cramp. He worked really, really hard. I'm going to go AJ for an 8 as well. Looking at subs then, Lewis Macari came on. It pushed Austin into the centre. Sorry, and just make sure I don't get knocked over, because that would put a damper on the 3-0. Came on, pushed Austin centrally, and then he went wing back. I'm going to say Mackay was decent, 6.5, not on very long. Giovanni Brown also was not on long enough to really even give a rating. Ran around a bit, broke a bit of play, but nothing really too much. And then from the other substitutes, I don't even know if there were any other substitutes, to be fair. But no, it was a solid performance. It's exactly what we needed. Look, if you're a Bradford fan, take the positives. You know, you're 4-0 down at half-time last year. So, you know, it's an improvement in one sense. But they were sort of... They were just blown away within 4 minutes and the game was completely done. So very, very well done. Fair play to Maynard today. A couple of minor tweaks, I think, getting those wing-backs on other sides. I just think, yeah, well done. I can't give any more than that. Let me know your player ratings. That is the end of the video. As I head back to the car, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, drop a like on the video. Let's aim for let's go for 150 likes on this video. Let's go for a massive number. It is Christmas after all. If you are travelling to MK or Cheltenham in the next few days, safe travels and have a very, very Merry Christmas from all of us at Notts County Talk.